Lagos Traffic Radio, 96.1 FM. All right, then. So traffic across town is still looking pretty good. Ojota corridor looking good as well. If you head into the island, the Third Mainland Bridge is not bad at all, especially if you take it from the Alakbere after the pedestrian crossing all the way through Ogudu and Yanowuru. Connecting the bridge itself looking very, very good too. All right, then. So we'll be serving you more L-pins as they come in. But right now, let's focus on the conversation for this beautiful morning. And today, we are examining truck operations around the port access roads. And joining me in the building this morning, Comrade Mohammed, Bala, Sanni is a Secretary, Association of Maritime Truck Owners, AMATO. Comrade Sanni, nice to have you in the building. Good morning.
Good morning.
And
it's a pleasure having me here. Good morning to our esteemed listeners.
Wonderful. It's your first time in a long while, right?
Exactly.
So look to your left. You can see our cameras. What do you make of them? The roads?
It's free flow of traffic.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is another innovation, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so Comrade Sanni, I know that about 2 weeks back, the Association of Maritime Truck Owners, you guys came up with that press statement to say, well, you're undergoing so much. I mean, your men have been encountering so many things on our roads, and as a result of these things, you are going to go on strike.
Exactly.
So what happened precisely?
Arising from the intensifying attack by extortion bandits, different logistic routes in Lagos State, attacking our drivers, causing ghastly accidents on the roads, falling of container deaths, and all sorts of huge financial losses to truckers, importers, exporters, and a great loss to Nigerian economy through sabotaging of trade facilitation, and seamless evacuation of cargo. Well, we resolved that since there is no response from appropriate quarters, despite several letters we have written to that effect, we now say, okay, let's peacefully withdraw our service.
Right. That was the threat about 2 weeks ago.
Yes, that's okay.
Now, was this only from AMATO, or did you have other truck unions?
Yes, we have consortium of truck unions associations, that join hand with AMATO for peaceful withdrawal of service.
Which are those unions? Which are those?
There are many. They are just many.
Was Contour part of this?
No. Contour is not part of it.
Okay. So, but you guys came together to say, look, enough is enough.
Exactly.
And we have to withdraw our services.
Exactly.
And what was the response?
Well, sequel to that threat, we received an invitation from Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, Ministry of Transportation, the Nigerian Ports Authority, Nigerian Shippers Council, the DSS, the police, the Lagos State government, through the Ministry of Transportation, to see how we can,
resolve the
issues.
Right.
You understand how, so that we can suspend the plan withdrawal of service.
Right. So let's look at some of the things now, the things that you are really bringing to bear. What are the major concerns? What was the major cause, the major thrust of all of this from AMATO?
Well, at the end of the day, the authority told us that we should, they are going to look into our problem. They are going to do.
Yes, before we even talk about the resolving the challenges. So the major challenges confronting you guys that you decided to call this strike was what? Extortion?
Extortion by hoodlums working under, the name of Rating Road Transport Employers Association of Nigeria.
Okay.
National Union of Road Transport Workers, local governments, and also traditional rulers.
Right.
They have so multiple checkpoints across the states.
Like how many checkpoints?
Along Lagos Badagry Expressway, we have over 80 checkpoints.
Over 80?
Mounted by these extortion bandits.
From the ports to Lagos Badagry Expressway?
From my 2 to Lagos Badagry Expressway.
Wow. 80 checkpoints?
Over 80 checkpoints. They will collect money. They will say beat the driver, shatter windscreen, fall the truck, cause accident, and so all sorts of brutality. You know, beside that, we also have the one along Tinkan axis, along Apapa axis. We have the one at Ikorodu, and also Lekki.
Okay.
So the numbers of checkpoints keep on increasing on a daily basis.
And at each checkpoint, how much do they collect from your drivers?
5,000, 10,000, 15,000, and so on.
So minimum of 5,000.
Minimum of 5,000, maximum of 15,000.
So let's put it in proper perspective now, Comrade Mohammed, Bala, Sanni. So if you're going to take a consignment, or if your driver is going to take a consignment from, let's say, Apapa Ports all the way to Badagry, at the end of that journey, he would have parted ways with how much to all these checkpoints?
over 100,000.
Over 100,000.
If you carry the job of 300,000, you will pay these food lumps over 100,000. At the end of the day, if you say buy this to say to your driver, at the end of the day, say that they've taken the whole profit, you'll be left with nothing less than 30,000. So job of 300,000.
Let's also look at it again. So will it be fair to say all these checkpoints you're talking about are mounted by hoodlums?
They are mounted by hoodlums.
And some of them legal checkpoints?
They are no legal. They are all illegal checkpoints.
They are all illegal checkpoints.
They are all illegal checkpoints.
That has been confirmed by the Lagos State government as well?
Exactly, because during the meeting at MPA that led to the signing of the communique.
The communique.
Yeah, there was abrogation of toll collection. The Lagos State special advisor,
right, on transportation,
Mr. Honorable Sholagiwa, made it clear that collecting toll on the road is against the Lagos State sector reform law. Okay. That it is illegal for anybody to stand on the road and be collecting tolls from trucks. And he made it clear before the leadership of NURTW and as well as Written at that meeting that they should leave the road. Okay,
so but you are equally members of Written and NURTW. Some of those are members.
No.
You're not.
We are not.
You're not.
We are not.
Okay, so because I just wanted to say that part of these dues that they collect are they not supposed to be membership dues that also help to fund the association? But now you said AMATO is not, right?
Yes.
So now moving forward, these checkpoints are illegal.
Yes, they are illegal.
And the intervention by the NPA, the Shippers Council, and other regulatory bodies has also found that these checkpoints are illegal. Is that correct?
It's correct.
So what's the way forward now? What have they designed? What are they designed moving forward?
Yeah, the part of the communique is that the police commissioner should ensure total enforcement of the decision of no tolls on Lagos Road. And as I'm talking to you now, the Lagos State Task Force has swung into action since yesterday.
Okay.
Over 50 extortion bandits have been arrested. Just in the raid conducted yesterday. So we are thanking the Lagos State Task Force chairman. We are thanking the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Honorable Sholagiwa S.A. Governor on Transportation, Nigeria Shippers Council, Dr. Pius Akuta, Nigerian Port Authority, Alhaji Danso Abubakar,
right,
and the DSS, and a host of other stakeholders that are rallying around to make sure that the government finds solution to our problem. We also thank the AIG Zone 2 for making sure that the law enforcement, especially the police, go after these hoodlums at various checkpoints in order to arrest and prosecute them.
So also, let's look at the trucks themselves, because a lot of times we have trucks that indiscriminately break down, and then there are no caution signs that would, intimate the motorist that is coming behind to show that this is a breakdown.
The extortion bandits are the root cause of this problem, because all the money that we are supposed to spend in, keeping these trucks in good condition to meet up with minimum safety, they are the ones collecting the money. Even where we fix the truck today, before you leave in the port, if you put your truck in a good condition, before you get to your delivery location, they will have smashed the windscreen, deflate the tires, spoil the head, all sort of sabotage, vandalism. So the same thing, if you go to your garage, fix the truck again before you come back to the port, they will damage it.
So how does that work out now? Because sometimes, a lot of times in the morning when we open station and would have seen this overnight breakdowns or perhaps an accident by some of your drivers?
Yes, it is this hoodlum because when driver will be in emotion, they will hang on the truck, and be saying, woulda. If the driver refuses to give them the money, they will drag the steering. The truck will lose, the driver will lose control of the steering, the truck will go and crash, or they will cut the hose, the air hose controlling the brake. Some they will deflate the tire or remove the battery and go. And they will immobilize the truck, and they will be the one to call, you understand, but traffic enforcement agents to come and tow same truck.
Right.
Double wahala.
All right, so AMATO, what's the vision? Because you guys, you lift cargo from the ports and you transport same to different parts of the country. So moving forward now, looking at your membership base now, what's your membership strength at the moment?
We are over 6,000.
Over 6,000 trucks and truckers and truck owners, so to say.
Yes, exactly.
All right, so and this is the challenge that confronts you. Is this in all the ports or just the ports peculiar to Lagos?
Just the ports peculiar to Lagos.
What's the experience like in ports in the east, for instance, in the south part of Nigeria?
Well, with the issue of hoodlum, extortion bandit is less pronounced over there, compared to what we are experiencing in Papa Tinkan ports. And right now, these hoodlums have mounted some checkpoints along Lekki corridor
as well.
So we don't want the replication of what is happening, in a Papa Tinkan logistics to rear its ugly head. That is why we say enough is enough. So it's high time we resolve this thing once and for all, in the best interest of our business, safety of our lives, property, and Nigerian economy.
In terms of the congestion that we normally face within that corridor, what's it like? Has it changed? Has it improved?
There is significant improvement because the port task force are working, and traffic, they are working 24 hours to ensure free flow of traffic, and the coming of A2 call-off system has also been able to address the chaotic gridlock.
All right, within that corridor.
All
right, then Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. We are examining truck operations around the port access corridor right here in Lagos. And my guest is Comrade Mohammed Bala Sanni. Of course, he's the secretary of the Association of Maritime Truck Owners, AMATO, and we're reflecting through what they wanted to do earlier on, the call for a strike in terms of lifting cargo from the ports. Broken down truck with a clutch problem at Fagba Junction. This is Inwards Pen Cinema at the front of NU filling station. All right. Impediment currently occupying about 50% of the road within that particular location. A tow truck, I understand, is on its way to do the evacuation. We're going to take a short break right now. We'll take a short break. When we return, we'll hear from you. That will be on 08099120777. How would you assess trucking operations around the port access corridor? If you've been able to make use of them recently, I hope this dialogue that we're having in the studios is a true reflection of what you have experienced. But if not, you can share that with us. What are some of the challenges confronting you? Those of you who are truckers within that end, let's hear from you as well. A brief break, we will be back.
The Nigerian Shippers Council is now better poised with responsive systems in place to help you and other shippers get seamless, stress-free transition for your clients' goods from point A to B. Today at the Nigerian Shippers Council, timeliness, orderliness, transparency and efficiency is all we care about. Put your complaint through to our helpline 0818-888-8895. Visit us at number 4 Ayodele Shoyode Lane, Apapa, Lagos, or reach us on www.shipperscouncil.gov.ng.
Nigerian Shippers Council, we meet you at the point of your need.
Nigerian Shippers Council, we meet you at the port of your needs.
Nigerian Shippers Council, they to serve you well. No matter the problem, we go solve them for you.
Yes, so the Nigerian Shippers Council, they feel in a parole now for every level. And as soon as goods, they move from Port A, go enter Port B with a measure within on a needle. For the Nigerian Shippers Council, we don't sharp proper to fit hear you wella, work with you wella, and help you fit serve your customers them better, no matter where them day. As we country port economic regulator, the Nigerian Shippers Council get every now to fit make government consider the problem where shippers them they face. Visit we office for number 4 or to buy your daily show your daily lane. Papa, email us for nsc@shipperscouncil.gov.ng. We website now www.shipperscouncil.gov.ng. Allow us on top 0818-888-8895 or 0703-584-6468.
For you, we dey gidigba,
Nigerian Shippers Council with the meeting now for the port of an need.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Maritime today is a program, and I see with me in the studios, Comrade Mohammed Bala Sanni. Of course, he is the secretary of AMATO, that's the Association of Maritime Truck Owners. You know them? Is it?
I say exactly, Association of Maritime Truck Owners.
Yes, Maritime Truck Owners. And of course, we're reflecting through what they actually had to do recently just to ensure that they get that kind of attention. All right, so 080-99-120-777 and 091-5387-7127. Within the limited time that we have on the program, you might want to join us as well. So you have successfully been able to get the attention of the authorities.
Exactly.
And that should lead to improved performance, right?
Exactly.
One of the major challenges that I know we're facing your association is the state of your trucks, because a lot of times we hear of breakdowns here, breakdowns there. So what is AMATO doing to refleet your trucks?
Well, through the Nigerian Shippers Council, we are trying to see how we can get the support of Nigeria Automotive Council to see how they can help us reflect our, help us to get a fleet of trucks that will replace the ones that are aging.
New trucks?
Yeah, new trucks, exactly.
Okay.
Work is ongoing, and we are hopeful that we'll achieve the results.
All right.
Yeah.
Some messages here for you. It says, good morning, Traffic Radio. It says, how do issues like extortion and illegal levies affect truck operators around the ports? You didn't put your name. Okay, so maybe you can just shed light for this listener. How is it affecting your operations?
It's seriously affecting our operation, because all the money that we're supposed to use to take good care of our trucks are being taken away by people, operating this illegal checkpoint. So at the end of the day, we wouldn't have enough to even take good care of our family. So at the end of the day, nothing will be left to put the truck in there.
How many trucks transverse that corridor on a daily basis? Do you know?
I think over 3,000.
Wow.
Over
3,000. Papa, how many?
Over 3,000 trucks.
So we're talking about over 6,000.
Yes, sir.
All right. This one says, good morning. How can the logistics and trucking sector become more efficient in handling port operations? Yinka in sending that one in. This one says, Comrade Sanni, how are your members coping with the challenges posed by fluctuating fuel prices? I think that's a major issue as well. So how do you guys cope with diesel, for instance?
It has not been easy. It has not been very, very easy. And coupled with, decline in importation, you carry a job at, unfavorable rate. You understand? You still have to buy diesel at outrageous price. At the end of the day, you're left with nothing motivating to.
So if I'm going to clear a container now, let's say a 40-foot container now from the port, and I want you to help me carry it, let's say from here to, from the port to Ikorodu, for instance, how much would that cost me?
Well, as it right, the price is not stable.
It's not stable.
It's not stable. It fluctuates. It fluctuates.
Okay, but I mean, a rough estimate to be between what? 500,000?
500, yeah, 500 and above.
Okay. All right, then this one says, good morning, Traffic Radio. I would like to ask your guest if there are any efforts to improve coordination between shipping companies and truck operators and better logistics. This is coming in for Raulat from Magodo. So do you have any relations in that regard in terms of logistics between the shipping companies and what you guys do?
Well, the agents, they are the kind of interface between truckers and the shipping companies. When agents clear the job, we load. They give us the job to load. Where we only come into contact with shipping companies has to do with when there is a issue of demurrage. You understand? But returning when there is a issue of demurrage, maybe we could not return the empty container on time because we couldn't get where to drop it. Maybe the shipping company that is, the gate has been closed to that particular empty we are carrying, and demurrage accrue, and the agent is coming to give us the demurrage from shipping company. We now say no, go and protest.
Okay.
Before the shipping company that we are not responsible for delaying returning your empty. So in fact we could not. The gate has closed before we drop the empty.
All right.
And sometimes we use our trucks as a warehouse when we could not drop this empty. We use our truck to be carrying this empty container for several weeks. So instead of them to now pay us demurrage for using our trucks,
wow,
they will now issue an invoice that we have to pay demurrage.
Oh,
I use my truck to carry your empty container for over 2 weeks because the gate is closed at the port. At the end of the day, you want to charge me demurrage again.
Wow.
No. So sometimes we go to Nigeria Shippers Council for resolution. For resolution. Exactly.
All right. This one says, what improvements do you think are necessary for the traffic management system around the ports? You didn't put your name, by the way. Okay, so what else do you think can really enhance improvement of the traffic management system there?
The major challenges we are facing is artificial impediment. You understand? By impediment, all these multiple checkpoints, they are the major challenges that we are having. Once it is resolved, there will be efficient, movement of cargo. There will be seamless movement of cargo from the port to different locations. The truckers will be able to have, enough money to take good care of to put the trucks in good condition and meet probably the minimum safety standard. Our major problem is extortion with the multiple extortion checkpoints within outside port corridor.
This one says, good morning. Please have Comrade Sanni reported this illegal toll gates to Lagos State government, and in their response, and what was their response? Chooks is sending that one in.
Yes, the Lagos State government made it clear after we reported the matter. They made it clear, the special advisor to Lagos State Governor on Transportation, Rebushala Agiwa, made it clear that collection of tolls is illegal. So if you want to collect tolls, go to your garage. If you are a Ratian, if you are anyone TW, don't stand on the road to collect money. It is illegal in Lagos State.
So have they been complying ever since now? Since Monday when there was the resolution?
Like yesterday, they came out, to collect, but because of the government has given marching order, immediately the Lagos State Task Force, Ministry of Transportation and AIG Zone 2, deploy some men to go after all these hoodlums in every nook and cranny of Lagos State, in order to enforce the ban on illegal toll collection.
So I hope that this will remain, this enforcement will still continue. I hope it's not going to be a temporary thing.
It's not going to be a temporary thing because it has become a national problem. It is affecting the economy of the nation, because we have African Free Continental Trade Agreement where investor trucks will be coming to Nigeria from other countries, to come and do business.
All right. So for you guys, even as we begin to round off the program now, do you have foreign players that are in the trucking operations as well? Are they a threat to you?
No, really. We are all facing the challenges. As we are all facing the problem of these hoodlums together. We are in it together.
Okay. All right. We'll leave it at that for now. Comrade Sanni, thank you so much for being here. But what's your parting thought? What's your message to our people?
Well, I want to appeal to members of the trucking community, to be peaceful and law-abiding, not to take any law into their hand, and also want to appeal to the leadership of Return and NURTW to comply with the directive of government on no toll collection on roads in Lagos State. Okay. As at yesterday, their boys came out around my 2 to block the road, wielding weapons, threatening to attack, which is not the best for the peace and stability, safety of life and property in Lagos State. So in the best interest of peace, they should tell their boys to leave the road for peace to reign in Lagos State.
All right. We'll leave it at that for now. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Comrade Mohammed Sanni. He's the secretary of the Association of Maritime Truck Owners. I must say big shout out going out to Chief Remi Ogungbemi, who is the national president of AMATO. He's been working tirelessly for there to be peace among the truckers, and I can tell you, he's been doing that for so many years standing. We have to go. The program has been produced by Mike James. I say big thank you to Rebecca Adamu, who's Assistant Director of Public Relations for the Nigerian Shippers Council. In the studios this morning, Oluwabori Ademola, as well as Enoch Abe, and maximum shout out going out to Kwemi Shodunke and Afe John. All right, you can connect with us and connect with the Shippers Council on all their platforms at NG Shippers. My name is Victor Oteri. Have a great Saturday. Bye.
Nigerian Shippers Council, they to serve you well. No matter the problem, we go solve them for you.
Yes, so the Nigerian Shippers Council, they feel in a parole now for every level. And as soon as goods, they move from port A, go enter